What just happened? What just. What? The Leafs acquire defenseman Tyson Barrie, forward Alex Kerfoot, and a 2026 round pick in exchange for Nazem Kadri, Callie Rosen, and a 2020 third round pick. What just happened? Okay, we see a press conference from Dubas after July 1st, and it seems like, you know what? Value signings. Value signings. Agostino, Jason Spezza. Everything's good. Spezza is going to be, he doesn't say too much about it, but everyone's assuming Spezza is going to be the new fourth line center. The Toronto Maple Leafs trade Nazem Kadri for Tyson Barrie and Alex Kerfoot. It seems like a good deal, right? No, there's more. The Colorado Avalanche retain 50% of Tyson Barrie's contract. So it's a $5.5 million cap hit. And they retain 50%. So it's a 2.75. Yes, this is his last year. So he is an expiring contract. But a 2.75 cap hit for Tyson Barrie. And you would have probably had a $7 million cap hit for Jake Gardiner. And Tyson Barrie is actually the player you want more. The right-handed defenseman. The guy that can partner up with Morgan Rielly. Morgan Rielly got his partner. Well, I mean, I think Tyson Barrie would actually work really well with Jake Muzzin as well. But now you have a top four of Morgan Rielly, Travis Dermott, this is in no specific order, Jake Muzzin, and now Tyson Barrie. And you also have Cody Ceci now. And you can fill out whoever you want on that bottom pair. This is an unbelievable deal. And I do have to take into account that Alex Kerfoot is an RFA. He is an RFA, so now they need to negotiate two contracts here with Mitch Marner and Kerfoot. But Barrie, 27, skated in 78 games for the Avalanche during the 2018-2019 season, and he registered 59 points. 59 points, which ranked 7th among NHL defensemen. In the 2019 playoffs, Barrie collected 8 points in 12 playoff games. The Leafs just acquired him, and he's only going to be 2.75 against the cap. Kerfoot, 24, appeared in 78 games for the Avs in 2018-2019 and recorded 42 points. 42 points before registering 3 assists in the 12 Stanley Cup playoff games. So Kerfoot is coming off his entry-level deal. If I'm just throwing a guess right now, I'm saying it's going to be similar to the Kapanen and Johnson. I'm saying it's going to be around 3.5 on like a 3-year deal. And I'm just throwing that out there. I think it's going to be around that. If Kerfoot wants to be on this contending team, wants to be on this playoff team, he's going to sign what Johnson and Kapanen signed. That's no question. And Kadri, Nazem Kadri. This is a guy that's been a Leaf for his whole career, drafted by the Leafs. And you know what? At one point, it was actually, there was an offer on the table for Brian Burke to trade away this pick to Ottawa, I believe. And they kept the pick, and Kadri was an unbelievable Maple Leaf. The moments of, the 2018 playoffs, he got suspended. The 2019 playoffs, he got suspended. But he's always had Toronto on his heart, wore the city on his sleeves. Kadri, I have huge respect for the guy. Overall, obviously disappointing the way his tenure with Toronto has ended. Back-to-back suspensions and back-to-back playoffs. But Kadri's been here the whole time. He's been here the whole time. And I have huge respect for him as a player, and I think I didn't have the best experience when I met him in person, but as a player, as a Maple Leaf, I have respect for Kadri, and he goes to the Avalanche. He will be the number 2 centerman behind Nate McKinnon. And just to talk about Nazem Kadri a little more in the sense of what the Avs are getting, you're getting a 30-goal scorer. You're getting a guy that can shut down the opponent's top centerman or top line, and Kadri will help the Avs a lot, and Kadri's locked up. So Kadri's locked up for a few more years versus Kerfoot, who they still have to sign as an RFA, and Tyson Barrie, who has 1 year left. That's the only merit I see here with the Avalanche. They wanted a guy that's locked up, and that's where you see a trade of where they traded away Soderberg and got assets. They have a guy in Kadri, and they don't have to worry about it in the future. For Kerfoot, the Leafs have to lock him up, and for Barrie, he has an expiring contract. But this is an unbelievable deal for the Leafs. They got a 2-1. they moved on from Kadri, and obviously they wanted a huge deal, and they get Kerfoot, who can play on the left wing too. So you could actually move Jason Spezza into the third line center if you want. Kerfoot could also play center in the third line if you would like, but he could also play on the left wing. And that becomes huge. You look on the left side now, and it becomes a lot better of Kerfoot, Johnsson, and Hyman, again, in no specific order. But you improve big time in this trade. Big time. And with the Spezza signing, it gives you a lot of options. It does. And I think the fact that Kerfoot and Spezza can both play in that role now, it does. I definitely want to show this. It's kind of funny. It's Biz Nasty, Paul Bissonnette, and I don't know the context, but he was with Tyson Barrie. He's telling him to pack his stuff. I find that so funny, but honestly, guys, so happy with this trade as a Leaf fan. Thank you guys for watching. If you haven't yet, please do subscribe to the channel, drop a like, comment your thoughts on this trade. The Leafs acquire a 6th-round pick, Tyson Barrie, 50% retained, and Alex Kerfoot in exchange for Nazem Kadri, Calle Rosen, who is on a 2-year $700K. He'll fit into the top 6 for the Avs, and a 3rd-round pick. Have a good one. This was John from Hot Take Hockey. Peace out.